Goodbye, bish. See you never again. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to my Chanel and the last video of 2020, girl. We want to see the back end of her and never see her again. She can go directly into the bin. Amanda Bynes. All right, my lovelies. So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, it is goodbye 2020 time. Every year since the dawn of time. No, not quite. Every year since I started my YouTube channel. It's probably like a couple of years after I started my YouTube channel, actually. Let's be honest. At the end of the year, I always do a goodbye that year video, and I talk about all the things that I've experienced that year. This year was so much, and also not enough in the slightest. Stop playing silly buggers, and let's start with what on earth has happened this year. First of all, I just want to say, can you see this lipstick? This is absolutely insane. This is like hot pink, painful lip. I've never seen a pink quite like this. This is by Ciati London, and it is called Liquid Velvet Pink. In my last year's video of whatever this video was called, this video that happened last year that was this video, I had absolutely no idea what 2020 was going to hold for me. And if you remember correctly, I was even slightly unwell in that video, so let's not go there. Scary. So, first of all, I want to take us all the way back to what exactly I mentioned in that last video that I did, which was goodbye 2019. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? I rewatched it recently because I was like, what can I actually talk about? What exactly has happened to me this year? And I made a joke in that one. I made a joke in goodbye 2019 that said, oh, I really hope to hit 10k subscribers next year. Wouldn't that be nice? Let me tell you, I have had a phenomenal year for social media. Oh my gosh, thank you everyone who has subscribed to me and all the new viewers that I have gained. You absolute stunning women on the game. Get right in, my Ming Vase. Oh, naughty. We are just about to hit 25k subscribers. And actually, when this goes up, we might have already gone past it because this is going up on New Year's Eve, my gorgeous women on the go. I've had quite the year. So I actually started January. I'm just looking back in my Instagram feed here and I say, so far in 2020, I have been full of a cold. What? I don't actually know if I've had anything more serious than that, but what an interesting concept. Don't like it, no. So this year was actually a really big year for me. I actually went to my first ever VidCon. I was a guest of Roly's. Hello, I'm here on the purple carpet. How are you doing? Do you have gout? Are the rumours true? Are the rumours true?
I'm covered in gout.
It was a phenomenal experience for me. Not necessarily dreamt, but it's always been like a goal to be like invited to like a convention to actually speak. Last year I was invited to Sitsi, and this year it was like, wow, I'm gonna go to VidCon. I remember in February we were kind of like moderately joking about like, oh yeah, you might have the vid lol, you might have the vid lol. Now look at us, it actually turned into quite a serious situation that's almost a year old now. Come March, we have been living in this situation for nearly a year. What? So actually during this year, Roly and I started to take our Gag of the Millennial podcast a little bit more seriously, which is absolutely amazing. I really honestly love filming those videos. I'll put a link to them in the description box below. I have so many thoughts in my head, and like these short form videos are great for getting out like a bit of my personality, but to really see how I think, you kind of have to watch us in podcast formation, because I think it gives you a much more intense look into the way that I think and interact with people. Conventions are always such an odd experience because like they're so exciting that you just have like zero energy left at the end of the day, but then also you have to wake up and do everything again, and all you're eating is convention food. You just feel depleted and a bit delirious for the whole day. But you know what I will say? I wish that VidCon had Red Bulls available. If you'd have had Red Bulls available, I would have been so much more of an exciting character to invite to the party. They only had these like weird kombucha energy drinks, and I was not into it. Why put cayenne pepper in an energy drink? That's not it, sis. And then in the UK, we went into lockdown in March, and it happened so abruptly that everyone was a bit like, what's gonna happen? Like, this is really frightening. No one has ever experienced anything quite like this before. I have never known a time in my life in which the whole country has closed down because of something. It was a brand new experience for all of us. I think it's brought out some of the worst and some of the best in everyone. What's your year experience been like? Because the way that I talk about lockdown is a very strange, bittersweet effect. I know that actually for a lot of people it was incredibly difficult, and I know that it's taken a huge toll on mental health. It absolutely has taken a toll on mine. If I wasn't doing social media, and if I didn't know how to do social media or video production or Twitch gaming or anything like that, I think that it would have been very empty and lonely. I mean, how many times can you read like a good book realistically, like before you start to just pull your eyes out? During the first lockdown, I started doing video every week. Now that to me was like a big ask, because at the time I was doing a lot of hours a week, should we say, in my IRL job, and trying to really earn as much money as I possibly could to sort myself out and to finally move towards a goal of being an actual scientist working in industry. So my whole plans for this year were to actually go and do a master's degree at Reading University. I was going to do formulation by research. So I was going to spend my time in the laboratory creating cosmetics and formulating beautiful skincare items. That didn't happen, but interestingly enough, my life has taken a different turn. So when I made a video called My Weight Loss Journey So Far or something earlier this year, I actually said that I felt like my social media time had ended. Now, that's a weird thing because in a weird way, this lockdown has given me a second breath, a second chance at doing social media stuff, doing digital content creation, because my channel views are sky high at the moment and my subscribership is really growing and you guys are absolutely loving the content that I'm putting out. And it's taken me a little while to get to this era where I'm like, almost like had a glow up. I've had a little glow up and everyone's loving it and I'm loving it and we're all loving it together. Yes, isn't that nice? So during the first lockdown in the UK, I actually started a Twitch stream. If you want to subscribe to my Twitch, it is Luxeria Plays. Please join us over there. I stream 3 times a week, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, girl. So while I've done a couple of live shows before, I never really understood what exactly went into being like an enigmatic, exciting person in a live stream format that's actually really good. I was given the opportunity from how well my channel was doing to actually invest in all these things that I needed to produce high quality content. I got myself a new 4K camera. I got myself an actual external microphone, girl, and now I've got a couple of bits of Elgato technology that allow me to do this in such beautiful quality and really allow my personality to shine and connect with all of you people who are watching me right now. In a way, it's kind of like giving me a second lease at social media. I'm getting emotional. What's happening? My cold heart is melting. All I've ever wanted to do for the longest time is to be an actual YouTuber with a real following who can actually support myself. And right now, I am having that opportunity blossom before my eyes. And believe me, sis, I'm going to seize it with both hands. Before this channel, I already had a successful YouTube channel. And back in 2015, it had been shadow banned because I was making trans content. And my views slowly declined and my channel reach declined. Everything declined. And that channel is still hemorrhaging subscribers to this day. All I use it for now is uploading my previous Twitch streams. In a strange way, the whole situation this year has put a lot of things into perspective for me. I don't want to work for other people's dreams to come true. I want to work for my dreams to come true. And I don't want them to be dreams. I want them to be real life manifestations of my wants, my needs, and my desires. Dreams are all very well, but you only have them when you're asleep. And I want to be very much awake, sis. Awake, so awake, you can't stop me, girls. During that first lockdown in the UK, I really tried to understand what it was that I wanted out of life. I really tried to hone my personality on camera and actually share with you more of me. I used to be really quite reserved on camera because I was quite frightened of letting my personality out and having that judged, because it's one of those things where it's like, you can judge me on my makeup skills, you can judge me on anything you want, but like to judge me as an actual fundamental human being with a personality, ooh, it's a bit scary, girls. But now I'm so happy to be saying that I'm letting myself fully blossom. And I think it's really showing as well. That coupled with a little bit of an uptweak in my editing skills has done me wonders. Absolute wonders, girls. So then lockdown finished in the UK and like the world as we know it has really changed realistically. Like we're all wearing masks. We're all being a lot more hygienic, or, you know, some people are actually paying attention to hygiene for the first time in their lives. We're all really adjusting to what this like newish situation is that we're dealing with that seems to be here for a little while longer. Even though we have like treatment options and potential vaccine on the way, I do believe she's going to be around for a little while, so we're going to have to learn to live with her for a little while longer. I went back to my IRL job after the lockdown had finished in July, and it put a lot of things into perspective for me. Now look at me, girls. I'm almost at 25,000 subscribers, and you know what my goals are for next year? I'm going to tell you at the end, so keep watching, girls. Working in my line of work, which is, spoiler alert, in the beauty industry, and seeing the worst of society erupt into absolute madness at requiring wearing a tiny little thing here. Like, calm down, sis. It's just this little bit here to try and protect other people, to stop them from dying. And it has really put things into perspective that I want to see you guys. I want to be involved in the convention scene. I want to be involved in meet and greets. I want to grow my channel to a point in which I can support myself and bring joy to others through the work that I do. And that, I believe, is going to be my manifestations in 2021. A couple of months passed after that, and life seemed to be not necessarily going back to normal, but, you know, rules and regulations were relaxing a little bit. People were relaxing a little bit. The new trends and the new regimes that we've been doing began to relax a little bit. and everyone started to get comfortable. Then the cases started to rise again, and then the whole UK locked down in November. And in November, I really made a push for YouTube to work for me. I was like, I'm gonna do this, sis. This is absolutely serious for me. So I decided to do 2 videos a week on YouTube and stream 3 times a week. And let me tell you, I've never been busier in my entire life. Do you know how rewarding it feels to be putting your soul into something, all of your work, your time and your energy, and to actually see it blossoming and taking off is such a wonderful feeling. I hope every single one of you watching this video gets to experience what that is in your life, because there is nothing more powerful. You feel there is nothing more inspiring to yourself than when you actually see your effort paying off. Oh my god, it feels amazing. Sure, have you heard of sexy time? But have you ever had a bit of work go really well and you're so proud of it? My god, that feeling lasts forever. After the second lockdown in the UK at the end of November, sort of early December time, I was like, I have to keep this momentum up on the internet. So even though I now technically have a part-time IRL job and also a full-time online job, carrying 2 or 3 things, trying to grow a Twitch stream, trying to grow a YouTube channel, and working IRL, whilst also juggling friends, family, and cleaning, I've never worked harder in my entire life. I finished my degree last year, and I sort of just assumed that I would go straight into the scientific industry, whether that's through doing a master's degree or whether that's through actually getting a position or an opportunity. Let me tell you, absolutely no one in the UK seems to be hiring right now for these positions, because everyone shuffled down, and as everyone shuffles down, the positions that become available get taken up by people who are more qualified for them than I am. Companies aren't going to be taking any risks in the next couple of years, so that literally means that graduates, good luck, girls. I really want to take a master's degree at some point in my future, but I want us to be able to actually do laboratory work. I want us to actually do full research work with full contact, with as much stuff as I need to do, without necessarily having to take all these extra precautions, because I kind of feel like I'm not going to get the education that I need in order to really persevere in the industry. So I think I will not go to university next year for my master's, but I will go the year afterwards, depending on how 2021 goes. So let's talk about 2021, sis, because we're at the very end of 2020 now. We are in a 3rd lockdown in the UK, and I 100% am not going to let this time pass me by. I'm going to work so hard for my YouTube, so hard for my Twitch, and so hard for you. 2021 is going to be the year where I really step things up a gear. I have 3 really solid goals in my mind when it comes to next year. A, I want to make a massive chunk in my savings for facial feminization surgery. My GoFundMe link is in the description box below if you would like to donate. You do not absolutely have to donate in any way, shape, or form. Share it with your friends and I will be super happy with that. Number 2, I would love my YouTube to get close to 100,000 subscribers, if not go past it, because I have a silver play button right up there for my old channel, and it says my old dead name on it, and I would absolutely love to be able to say to myself and to the universe and to everyone around me that I have 2 silver play buttons for 2 channels that I have grown from the ground up at 2 very different stages of my life. I would absolutely adore to get over 100,000 subscribers on this channel. It's something to work for, and you know, if I get close to it, that's fine as well. I really just want to see myself succeed. I've had a really rough decade, and I just want to see something paying off, girls. I need to see something pay off, and I feel like I have that opportunity. My 3rd thing that I want from 2021 is to make leaps and bounds with opening my own company, having my own brand. Now, I have some things working behind the scenes that I really want to do well in 2021 that I'm not necessarily going to share with you in this video. Just fingers crossed that they all go to plan and that I can actually manifest a brand into reality, because I have some beautiful ideas for things that I need to express them. I need to express them in the form of products. I need to express them in the form of ideas. I need to express them in the form of lifestyle. Okay, my lovely, gorgeous people, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comments box below what you want to manifest in your reality for 2021. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself, the world, and other people, all in a very short space of time that feels equally long but incredibly short at the same time. These hand actions made no sense when it comes to that. I hope you have all had wonderful festive celebrations, my lovelies. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Susan319. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you gorgeous woman on the go. If you want a chance to be featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. And I also have to say a massive thank you to all my Patreons you can see on the screen right now, including my channel members as well, because you guys have made my dreams come true this this year. You have provided me with so much support. You are making sure that this channel will thrive through 2021. You absolute stunning, gorgeous people. And once again, a massive, huge thank you to my top tier Patreons and channel members, Morrigan E. Wolf, Megusta Lagoose, Steph Utek, and Erin Conkle. I guess I will see you in the new year. Happy 2021, guys!